What's up guys, and welcome back to my channel. I was really inspired. James Charles just did a makeup look kind of similar to this, but he did sort of a sunset halo eye. I wanted to mix it up and just do like a half cut crease. But I really love how this turned out. I think it's so gorgeous. It's so summertime. Summertime is full of these beautiful, like, bold, bright colors, and I really am impressed with this makeup look. I never do bold colors like this, so I'm glad I took myself out of my own comfort zone. So I got the nude lip. We all know that that's just what I do. Also, be sure not to forget to subscribe. We still haven't gotten to 200 subscribers, and I'm going to be doing a giveaway, and I want you guys to be able to enter and win the prize. So let's go tell your people to subscribe, and we'll be doing that giveaway very shortly. We're almost there. We're close. If you'd like to see how to get this makeup look, just keep watching. So I lost a little plastic paper piece that goes onto the palette, so I have no idea what these shades are called. So I'm just going to point to them and tell you guys which shade that I'm using. But the first shade I'm using is this transition shade right up here, and I'm just going to be putting that inside my crease. And I'm using the Morphe M441 brush. Just so you guys know, they sell Morphe at Ulta now, which is freaking awesome because Morphe is one of my favorite brands. They carry like everything. They have lipsticks, blush palettes. They just came out with a new bronze and contour palette, which I definitely want to get. It has like highlight shades in it too. They have obviously tons of eyeshadow palettes. They have affordable brushes that are great. They just they're killing it right now. They also have an awesome setting spray that I want to get that everybody raves about. It's like a continuous mist. I need that, especially for my makeup kit. So I'm going in with this bright orange shade in my crease as well. And I'm using the same brush. Just doing circular motions, making sure that it all looks blended. I feel like I use the same words every time I describe what I'm doing on my eyes. I'm always like, ensure that it's seamless. It's kind of annoying, honestly. I hate watching my own YouTube videos. Makes me cringe. Alright, taking this Morphe M506 brush. This is like a tiny little blending brush, and it gets right into the crease. So the next shade I'm using is this bright red, like fire red shade. And I'm making sure that I'm dragging it all the way into my inner corner. I'm taking the first brush I used in that same bright orange shade once again and blending these two shades together. I don't have anything on this brush. I'm just gonna blend my brow bone out. I have a really thick brow bone, so you can really tell if I did not blend my eyeshadow well enough. I like to just go over it and make sure that it looks good. For the purple shade, I'm taking this BoxyCharm and Pure palette that I got in a BoxyCharm. I think it wasn't this month's. I think it was last month's. But I'm just taking this purple shade BFF, and I'm gonna put that on the outer corners of my crease. I'm using this Luxie 211 concealer brush. I like it because it's like tapered at the top. I'm just patting this on so that I make sure I keep all the pigment. Next, I'm just taking this concealer brush that I always use, and I'm going to be cutting my crease. Just halfway, not the whole thing. So because I have hooded eyes, I like to look straight on. And then I see just above where my fold is, I'll mark it and then go from there with my cut crease. For the gold eyeshadow that I'm using on my lid, I'm taking this shade from the Morphe 35O2 palette. And then I'm just packing that onto the area where I applied the concealer. And then to get precisely onto that crease line, I'm just gonna take that same concealer brush, add some eyeshadow. And I'm just gonna blend this edge right here. For the glitter, I'm using this Stila Magnificent Metals in the shade Gold Goddess. These are super pigmented and you don't need any glitter glue for these. They just stick on and dry. So I'm just gonna apply this straight to my eye. And I'm just gonna take that same brush and pat and blend it out. So pretty. For eyeliner, I'm just gonna take this Maybelline Eye Studio eyeliner. This is an awesome eyeliner and it lasts forever. It's in the shade Black is Black. And I'm using this Bodyography Pro angled liner brush. I love this brush. I also got this in a BoxyCharm. Just a little tip for you guys. Pot gel liners, they do dry out wicked fast. So if you scoop some out and put some onto your hand and just warm it up that way with the brush or with a spatula, it doesn't matter. That helps go on way smoother.
I keep telling myself, but I don't want to let you know. Is this what we become? Strangers on the road.
Alright, so I just added my Koko lashes in the style Amore. My eyebrows have been done. I don't know if I told you guys that already, but I use the Anastasia Dip Brow. Today for primer, I'm going to be using the Becca Backlight Priming Filter. Next, I'm just taking this Cover FX Blurring Primer and applying that to the areas where my pores tend to show up the most. My nose is super chafed too because my allergies have been awful. So I've been blowing my nose a lot, especially at work. I feel like the tissues at my job are like legit paper. So I'm gonna have to buy my own tissues and keep them in my purse or something because my nose it's hurting. Today for foundation, I'm using the Maybelline Matte and Poreless in the shade Natural Beige. And I'm blending it out using my new Morphe sponge. I have the other one, the contouring sponge, and I really like it. So this is my first time trying this one. But I'm pretty sure they're like all the same. This is like their Flawless Beauty Sponge or something like that. But I really like them. I want to get more and they're super inexpensive. They're only like $7. And the Beauty Blender is $20. I can't get myself to like repurchase that sometimes because I'm just like, I'm really spending $20 on a sponge. I can't even. So I'm gonna add another layer on top because this is not enough coverage for me. Don't be afraid to layer on foundations. I feel like a lot of people, or like mix your foundations.
Under your spotlight.
For concealer, I'm going to be using Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer in the shade C6. I'm just taking this RCMA powder. I don't want to bake with this powder because then I feel like it'll leave a white cast. So I just set and then wipe away.
Round and round we go, losing self-control. I keep telling myself, but I don't wanna.
For my contour and bronzer, I'm going to be taking this pure Sculptor palette that I got in my BoxyCharm this month, the lighter shade. I'm going to be applying that to my cheekbones.
Looking for something, chasing the sun. All those days, trying to find a place.
I don't think that blended out very well. Ooh. I'm just going to use my tried and true Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer.
Like it's a vibe.
Just gives you that suntan glow. I love this bronzer. This is probably my all-time favorite bronzer. For blush, I'm using Nars Orgasm blush. Got a lot of texture right now. And this is like a sparkly, shimmery blush, but who cares? Spray some setting spray. I'm just gonna use the Cover FX Illuminating Mist. Using that same Pure and BoxyCharm palette, I'm just gonna use the top highlight shade. It's really pretty. A little chunky for my liking. Not really liking this palette at all. Alright, for my under eye, I'm going back with the 30. We're going back in with the 35O2 palette, and what shade? I'll be taking this shade right here in the corner. And then I'm going to be taking this shade. It's like a reddish brown shade. And applying that to my lower lash line. And then applying that same highlight shade from this palette into my inner corners. Adding some lower lash line mascara. I'm gonna take this NYX, one of those slide on glide on lip liners in the shade Sugar Glass. I'm just gonna use this KKW and Kylie collab in the shade Kimberly. And then I'm gonna take this NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Fortune Cookie. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Make sure to subscribe. You guys gotta tell your people, we gotta get to 200. Let's get this giveaway on and poppin', like, come on. All my socials will be linked down below. And until next time, I'll see you guys. I cannot stop looking at my skin. I love it.